All right, I'm back. Definitely gonna take a few minutes to get people in here. Stupid unlisted. I didn't even see that it was unlisted. All right, so that's a new link. That's shared around the world. See, people didn't get notified. I'm just getting the email now. Okay, hang on. You gotta go do it this way. Delete the story. Delete from both. Yeah, thank you, Hector. I had no idea. All right, hang on. We gotta do this all again. Okay. Showtime. All right. I guess that means I just have to start over. That's okay. We can start over. All right. Let's see. We gotta do that, and then I gotta edit on the Facebook one as well. Howdy. Good morning, everybody. I am trying to catch up because apparently the link was unlisted, so I'm putting the stream in my pocket as I work. Make sure you're listening to me in that AirPod. Excuse me. All right, now I got to find the original post, if I can, from a couple days ago. Is it not on here? I don't know where it's going to be. Is that it? No, that's a video. Will be... I'm just going to make a post. We are live on YouTube. Oh, why can't I paste it now? This is beyondly annoying. Holy crap. Stand by. I appreciate the patience. I appreciate the heads up again, Hector. Very kind of you. Very, very kind. Should be the moderator for the channel. LOL. All right. Pasting the link to the Facebook Murph's Cardtown page. And next. All right. Oh, wow, we have 9 people in here. Holy crap. Good morning, folks. Sorry for the delay. I apologize for that. I had no idea that the stream was unlisted. So only through the link that I posted were you able to get in here, not through actually like going on the YouTube channel. Wow, 17 people. Good morning, everybody. So I appreciate the patience. Sorry for the confusion, but let's dive into it. We have a mix of both Pokemon, as you can see on the top. We have some sports here as well. There's a plethora of low-end, mid-end, high-end singles graded, as you can see. I do kind of want to thank the customer / collector / friend that I was able to buy all this stuff off of. I will remain their name anonymous just because I don't know if they want to be known. They are an active member here at the shop. So I just want to kind of, if they want to say something in the chat and say, hey, those are my cards, by all means, go ahead. That's up to them. But yeah, so I just want to appreciate them for allowing me to be able to make this live stream because I did ask if I was able to do such a thing. But here we go. There's a bunch of different cards from different sets. $1, $2 cards, binder cards that are going to be in the showcases here at the shop. So we'll kind of go through we're going to go back and forth a little bit between different price points and different like, genres of sports or Pokemon for that matter. But as you can see here, we got cards from a variety of sets, whether it's Surging Sparks, Twilight, Stellar Crown, Prismatic here, Paldean Fates, Obsidian Flames, Journey Together, Mega Evolutions. Here's a good little run of Mega Evolutions right here. And yeah, this is just a good lot of cards. Nice McDonald's Pikachu. That's kind of cool. Good lot of cards that will definitely serve a great purpose here at the shop. I think I was going through this stack when Hector told me that I had messed up. A couple nice trainers here. Lucian, Aroma Lady, Blanche. Then we have Ethan's Typhlosion, excuse me. Again, different price points, different kind of cards. So yeah, very, very cool. Even some Sword and Shield stuff, found its way in here, which is nice. Both English and Japanese. Yo, any idea what unopened clamshell Pokemon base packs are worth? No idea. Off the top of my head, no idea. Stevens Metagross EX. We'll kind of, again, go through these. And this is being a live stream. By all means, feel free to drop in the chat. Hey, Murph, can you go back to this card? Murph, can you go back to that card? If you're watching this live stream after the fact, after, I end the live stream and you're watching a rerun of it, by all means, take a screenshot of it. Reach out to me via social media. Murph, is that available? Murph, do you still have that? And none of these cards will probably go out today. Maybe some of the cheaper ones that'll probably find their way into like the $1 or the $2 bin. Some of those cards will probably go out today. Nice Cassiopeia. That was a big chase card for a good second from Shrouded Fable. Everyone's favorite set all of a sudden. Shrouded Fable. 45 people here in the chat. Wow. Guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. If you could, please drop a thumbs up on this live stream. I would greatly appreciate that. Would absolutely love if you could like the live stream. If you guys are new to the channel, by all means, please, please, please consider subscribing. Wow, we're over 50. This might be the first live stream that we're over 50 viewers. That's crazy. I'm very, very excited, very blessed, very appreciative. But yes, by all means, if you could drop a thumbs up on this live stream, I would definitely appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, by all means, please consider subscribing. Don't be afraid to drop a comment down in the chat. Would love to engage in a conversation with you guys. Is that like a Japanese version of the Booger Mew? That's pretty cool. That artwork is kind of better than the other one that everyone's going crazy over. Or is this like the stage 1 version of it? I don't know. Yeah, the Bubble Mew is definitely a dorky card. Let's see, we got some more. Japanese cards definitely look really, really nice compared to the English, as we all know. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I wonder if this kind of stamp is going to kind of do anything in the future. Just being a quote-unquote stamp, right? Sawsbuck, Charizard, Numel. Oh, this is the Ditto one, though. Look. I definitely didn't realize that. You got the Ditto. I love this card. I tell people when it first came out, and still to this day, if you ever pulled this card, don't peel it. Do not peel it. Why? If they never ever do a card design like this where you can peel it, with it being like Ditto of any of the different transformations he can take on, if they don't ever do a card like that ever again, I do think that something like this could be worth a lot of money. Who knows how long it'll take? It's not going to be an overnight thing. I definitely can assure you that. But it would definitely be cool to see them not do it again, so it could have some value down the road. 84 people. Holy crap, guys. Good morning. How's everybody doing? This is nuts. I definitely did not expect this at just after 10 local time. Oh, speaking of the Booger Mew. Hello, Miss Teresa. How are you? There's the Booger Mew. Why is this card going crazy, guys? I know it's like what they say. It's from the same artist. But my goodness. It's a cool card, but I don't know. I'll just leave it there just for fun. Go through more of these cards. Again, if there's any cards here that you guys see that you're interested in, please drop it in the chat. Feel free to say hi down in the chat. Definitely would not... Pardon the massive truck going by. There's a massive truck going by right now. I do apologize for that. We got a Victini, Reverum, Watchdog. A Watchhog. Excuse me, Watchhog. That's a cool artwork. Quaxwell, Pikachu, Raichu back-to-back. Don't worry, after this stack, we'll go through some sports cards, I promise. We will go through some sports cards after this. Ivysaur from Mega. Let's see, we got Spearow from Mega. Mega Lucario from Mega. So some more Mega cards here. Steelix. Love the look of this Steelix right here. That is interesting. Kind of scary. Mega Gardevoir, Absol, Ash's Pikachu. I choose you. Guys watching. 100 views. Holy crap. I've never had that before. I have to screenshot that. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That's a milestone for me, guys. I'm sorry I'm kind of dorking out, geeking out a little bit, but that's my 110. You guys are awesome. Holy crap. Jay, I want that one. Which one? The Booger Mew? Let's see who said Ernest Ho. I think you meant Yo, but I'll take it anyways. The Rare Candy Show. Yo, congrats on the milestone. Thank you. This is cool. This is really cool. I did not expect this. I mean, guys, if you're new to the channel, please smash the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing. Let's get into some sports cards here. Kind of show this stack over here. Again, there's a variety of sports and Pokemon, a variety of different price ranges from $1, mainly for the Pokemon, $1, $2, $5, $10, $100. So let's just go over some sports cards now. We have let's go one by one here. We got a Jim Plunkett draft choice jersey card. Old school Patriots quarterback. Definitely wanted to grab this. Just throw some old school here in the case for old Patriot fans. Yes. I love that Ash Pikachu. It's a really good card. It's a cool card. I love the Pikachu different designs. I'll even show, there's that one that you're talking about. Those ones, I think they're really cool. If there's any cards that anybody wants from this stream and you're not local to the shop, please message me on social media, Murph's Card Town on Instagram and on Facebook. Take a screenshot of the card you want, screenshot. Hey, Murph, how much is this? Murph, is this still available? Definitely would love to be able to make some deals with you guys online. Here's a Joe Morgan out of 225 game used patch. This is from 2006, a little off. 2006 here. Really cool card. Game used, of course. Here's game used Jeff Bagwell. Is this game used? Actually, don't quote me on that. Yep, game worn, actually. Game worn Jeff Bagwell, 2-color patch here. Terrible story for Sox fans. They traded him when he was a top prospect in AA to the Astros for some relief pitcher who the Sox thought they needed for a playoff push, and he sucked. So there's that tragic story. There's a Bill Lee. He still signs today. He even still pitches, I believe, for the Savannah Bananas, because he was signing Savannah Banana jerseys, handing them out at the last EC3 con, which was kind of cool, I thought. This is a 2 of 6 Bill Lee from 2025. Wow, very recent. Very, very recent. Kind of looks like a 2003 Leaf card in a way. That's really neat there. That's really cool. Teddy Bruschi auto, nothing crazy. A lot of old school Patriots don't really sell, as I picked up the Jim Plunkett earlier. But, I mean, I've had Bruschi, I've had Ty Law, I've had Willis McGinnis, I've had, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Not Rodney Harrison. The other safety that they traded because they had Rodney. Oh my God, that's gonna drive me crazy. If anyone can think of his name, please let me know. I've had his cards before, and they just don't really sell well. But you know what? I want a variety here for collectors. I mean, we are in New England. Patriots are the local team, so it just makes sense to have autos and patches and numbered cards of those guys. Here's Roger Clemens out of 99. Sox auto, which is important. There's a bunch of Yankees stuff out there. There's, of course, Astros stuff out there as well. I think we even have a Astros Roger Clemens card currently here at the shop. Did you get any base set 2 in the last 2 weeks? Last time I was in, base set 2. That's a good question. Not that I can think of. We don't actively pursue vintage cards. I don't think there's any in this lot either. That's a good question. I'm going to say no, but just the best thing to do is if you have the time, definitely by all means ask. Myron Guyton, no, wasn't him. Nice Roger Clemens, thank you. Let's see, are you selling any of the Pokemon? All the Pokemon will be available after the live stream. It won't be available in shop until Thursday, but if anybody's interested that is not local to the shop, by all means, take a screenshot of it. Reach out to me via social media at Murph's Card Town, just Murph's Card Town on social media, Instagram, Facebook. So definitely check us out there. This is going to be a little bit of a mix of Pokemon and sports, this pile here, but I think this is a pile that people would definitely enjoy looking at for nonetheless. Here's a Charmander from 151. Really cool card here. I love the design where it goes Charmander. I know the Charmeleon's in here somewhere, but Charmeleon and then Charizard up at the top. Really cool card there. Do you have any old Diamondbacks like from the early 2000s? I did have a Clemens. Wow. I'm sorry. I was looking at the Clemens when I was thinking. I did have a Randy Johnson, or I don't know if I still do or not. It's from like '06 or '07, the year he returned to the Diamondbacks. But it wasn't the, like, from when he won the World Series with them. It's like a nice patch auto, 2-3 color patch maybe. Sticker auto. I think it's numbered to 50 or 25. I'd have to double check. Reach out to me on social media if you are interested, and I can follow up with you there. Here's a Charmander promo. This card's going crazy. Any Charmander card, really. Any promo's going crazy. Here's a Drake May Uptown. Beautiful looking card. Let's pull it out of the plastic. Been picking up some Drake May case hits for obvious reasons. Again, being local, of course. A couple dimples on it, but that's okay. Again, I believe in transparency. I definitely do want to take a microfiber to clean it. Little dimple there, print line. Definitely not gradable. It's still a really, really nice card, though. The shine, the glisten, a great card for a collector. It definitely does need to be cleaned up a little bit, but that's okay. We definitely do love it. We've been picking up, let's see, we picked up Genesis of Drake May. We've picked up, why can't I think of it? Obviously, this Uptown, but what's the other one? Oh, my God. Oh, the Explosive from Absolute. We've picked that up recently. So definitely try and not corner the market, but definitely pick up our fair share of Drake Mays. Speaking of Drake May, here's a Tom Brady. Good little transition there because he just he just did something not even Brady was able to do in his time with New England, and that was have a, 91% completion percentage or whatever it was. Absolutely crazy. So Drake May has one record that is better than Tom Brady's at the current moment in his second year. Excuse me, but here's a Tom Brady rookie from Pacific Aurora in a 9. Very sharp looking card there. The Bubble Mew. Everyone's favorite card, seemingly. The Bubble Mew. Look at how gorgeous this card is. Every time, when it was affordable, when this card was affordable, anywhere from like $100 to like $300, I would do anything and everything I could to get my hands on this card. And then, obviously, it just got to a crazy, crazy price point. Never got my hands on it again over the last year. No, maybe like 6 months. I haven't had it back here at the shop. But here we go. We have it. We have it here at the shop, folks. Right? And this was actually originally ours. It was originally ours. Traded it to the gentleman that I was able to get this whole collection off of. And now we have it back. Hector. Brady actually had a higher one, but it was in the playoffs, so it didn't count. They'll right then. It didn't count. Don't bring it up if it didn't count, bud. I'm just kidding, Hector. I appreciate what you're doing. Here's a Team Rockets Orbeetle. Very funky looking card. Here's a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur from Stellar Crown. Couldn't think of it. A lot going on here in this artwork as well. We got a Snorlax. This is not the Pokemon Center. This is just the regular 151 promo. This Pidgey is everywhere. Hold on. You got the Pidgey there. You got the Pidgey there. And you got the Pidgey here. That's great. Is it all by the same artist? I'm sure that's like a thing, right? No. It is not by the same artist. But I just wanted to point it out because I thought that was really cool. We have Mr. Mime from 151. We got Cinccino, I believe that's how you say it, from Pokemon Black Bolt. Cincino. Oh, God, that's another big truck driving by. I apologize. Oh, here's a Charmeleon. This is what I was talking about earlier. If I can just dig out the... Where did I put the Charmander? Here's the Charmander. I just think those are really cool. And they have it for the Blastoise run. They have it for the Venusaur run. I think that's really cool. All right. Some good... Let's see. I want to try to display some of these cards so people can see what we got. Here we go. We'll put the two Mews next to each other. Well, they're not really Mews. Well, one's a Mew, one's not. All right. Going back to some sports here. We have a Drake May Freedom from Optic. Optic, right? Yeah, regular. I just want to make sure it wasn't Optic Preview. This reminds me of the candy cane parallel that they have on the mosaic ornament boxes right now. Very obviously seasonal. Very cool, very nice. I do like the Freedom. It's a spot-on color match for any New England Patriot card. Just red, white, blue, obviously that being their team colors. That's just tough to beat right there. Really cool card there. We have who's it? Bobby Dorr, game used patch auto. Bobby Dorr, those that may not know, second baseman for the Red Sox back in the day, 40s and 50s, I believe. This is 43 of 125. Nice game used patch of Bobby Dorr. 2002, right? Is that what I'm reading? 2005. Not to be confused with Bruins legend Bobby Orr. Yes, isn't that funny? Not the same. They weren't playing around the same time, but they were very close. Bobby Dorr, Bobby Orr. Here's a Wade Boggs on-card auto from Topps 35th anniversary. It's 25, right, Topps? Yeah, 25 Topps. Depending on who you ask, Red Sox fans either love him or hate him. Of course, going to the Yankees. And going to win a World Series with the Yankees after he left the Red Sox. Brittany, yes. Are you selling all these cards that you're showing? Eventually. They eventually will be available for sale. Like I've been saying, any cards that anybody's interested, screenshot, reach out to me via social media, Facebook, Instagram. Hey, Murph, is this available? Hey, Murph, price on that, so on and so on. Otherwise, all these cards will be available here in shop starting on Thursday. I'll probably get to some of the cards back here, some of the cheaper ones that we already went through. Actually, we still have to go through these two stacks, which we'll do right after this. Those cards will probably get processed, or at least a good chunk of them will get processed today. Here's a Cosmic Dust Rob Gronkowski from Topps Chrome. I know it's not licensed, folks, but it's still a case hit. It's a gorgeous card. It's just, it's like a spacey graffiti, color blasty kind of a look to it. It reminds me of Origins. It reminds me of a Color Blast, like I kind of mentioned. It reminds me of Topps Chrome Sonic in a way. I'll add you on Facebook. Awesome. I look forward to it. Really cool card here. Case hit, again, of Gronk in a 10. Paul Pierce, gold out of 10, right? Gold out of 10. 7 of 10 autograph. Absolutely awesome card here. Fast break auto gold. And a PSA 10. Same as the Gronk. Gronk was a PSA 10 as well. Paul Pierce, another one of those guys. I just have struggle selling. I just think it's because these guys aren't playing anymore. And a lot of the clientele that comes here to the shop, like the current guys, your Jaden Daniels, your Victor Wembanyama's, your Shohei Ohtani's, the guys that are playing compared to the guys who are no longer playing. But collectors, they definitely do appreciate old school players, vintage cars, etc., etc. All right, I wanted to get a sip of water in real quick. All right, I did say we'd move on to. I thought I was going to put something next to. Yeah, I'll put the Drake May next to the Drake May, because everybody loves Drake May all of a sudden. All right, let's see. We'll have to move those right there. Kind of go through another cheap stack here, or cheaper stack, because there's some good stuff in here. There's definitely some good stuff depending on what you're looking for. Folks, still appreciate it very much for those that are here. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Smash the thumbs up button. I would definitely appreciate the love and support. We got Clive from, what was that, Paldane Fates, I believe? Yeah, Paldane Fates. I do not know who you are, because I can't read that. Parasol Lady from Paradox Rift. Yeah, Paradox Rift. I just want to make sure I got the right set. Piers, Penny, Miriam. Remember when this was the chase card out of Skyline Violet base. Obviously for the trainer. And then you have the Pikachu right there. Just kind of, lurking in the background. Really cool card. Professor's Research, Nimona, Irida, Charizard. That was a pretty cool card that we picked up. That was kind of muddled in the collection there. Really neat card. Haven't looked at any of these cards in terms of if they're grade worthy. Chances of me sending them out to get graded, probably slim to none. I'd rather just put them in the showcase because we could use a lot of ungraded cards for Pokemon right now. And as you can tell, we got a ton of ungraded stuff. So definitely going to be really nice to add a lot of these ungraded stuff to the case here at the shop. Squawkabilly, I believe, if I can read that. We got a Raichu, Ends, Reshiram, Japanese version. That guy, Ninetales, Crabominable. I love that card. Morpeko, Zacian, Snorlax, Baby Shiny. That guy, Yvettle, Sebastian Yvettle, right, Hector? Ditto. Yeah, I'll leave this up so when you... I know your phone's in your pocket. I'll leave that up. That's what I meant by Sebastian Vettel. All right, put those cards down in the back. All right, we got that. Frigibacks. Sorry, that was a tongue twister. Flygon, Rude V, Indeedee V, Drapion V, Paldean, Clodesir, Charizard, some Japanese cards, Lapras EX, really cool there. Keep going, keep going. I know you guys probably want to see the better stuff, so I'm just trying to get through these cards really quickly for you guys, but I also want to give them their time and day. Arvin's Mabosstiff. That's a really neat card. I like that. That's a cool pack. Cool card. Black Chiron. Love that. Sizor, Scissor, Skizzer. I love that little inside joke that I have with just myself. All right. Last few cards from this stack here, and then we'll move on to the other stack. I see some comments. I will definitely get to them. I promise, folks. Mewtwo, Houndoom, Crobat. Boom, boom. 4-time champ. Yvette. Look how off-center that thing is. Crazy. All right. Oh, no, not the Muse. All right, let's see. Hi. Said hi. Hello. When do you usually go live? Haven't been live here on YouTube in a while, to be honest. I actually don't remember. I think the last one was a CGC submission reveal that we did. I think that was the last time that we went live. Can I give you a pack? Well, that sounds kind of suspicious. Just give you a random pack. Yeah, let's open a pack of 8 cards right here. Here's the pack that we're opening. Elisa's Sparkle, Team Rocket's Archer, Winoma. Definitely gotta check the condition of some of these older ones. As you can see here, not in the best of shape. However, we disclose this. We disclose this here at the shop. You know, we'll make sure that this is priced accordingly. I'm just going to use this as an example to kind of showcase the level of transparency that we have here at the shop that I like to think and hope that other shops and vendors have, but I know that they all don't. Is, again, for example, if this is a $100 card, they would still tag it for like $95 considering the damage. However, here I would see what, damage is going for. Let's just say it goes for 50. I would tag it for 50, again, because of the back. That's just an example. Don't quote me on those prices, but that's just the kind of transparency we have here at the shop. And again, that I hope that other shop owners and card show vendors have. Ethan's Adventure, Parent, love this card. I love it paired with the Growlithe. Kind of looking back at the camera lens. I don't think that Growlithe is here in this collection, but I could be mistaken. Some more cards. All right, Amarouge, Bellybolt, I believe. Cinccino, Jolteon, couple energies, Mew, Dusknoir, Oinkoloing, Gouging Fire, Squawkabilly again, I think? I'm not sure. Reboot. Not sure. Oh, Electivire. Oh, that's Electivire. Not sure. Oh, yeah, Iono's Bellybolt there. All right, we have one more stack of singles to go through, and then we're going to showcase some graded cards. I believe after this stack here should be graded cards the rest of the way. Alrighty, here we go. Crustle, Arvin's Mabosstiff again, Blaziken, Team Rocket's Moltres, Conkeldurr, Marnie's Grimmsnarl, Team Rocket's Crobat. Let's get to the good stuff. Ferrothorn, really cool artwork there. I'm sorry you can't buy the pack. Team Rockets will buff it. Promo. We have Yanmega EX. Vikavolt. Let's see. Here we go. We got these guys. I can't read Japanese. Sorry. Cynthia's Garchomp. Team Rockets Giovanni Kofu. Gym Trainer. Check the back. We got a little B184. Is that like an audible at the line of scrimmage? B 184. Hut hut. Like WTF is a wild collection. Do you mean wild collection? Whole collection? Do you mean WTF is a whole collection? Misfortune Sisters, Lily's Determination. That's a cool looking card. Oh, you see like the little Pokeball design on the bag. Misty's Psyduck. That's an awesome card here. Misty's Psyduck. For sure. People going crazy when they showcase this card, I believe, in the Japanese. People like that card a lot. We got Mewtwo promo. Is it still sealed? It is. It is still sealed with the plastic. That's cool. That's cool. Alrighty. Put that back in before we carry on. Carry on my wayward son. And then the last two cards there. All right. Went through all the singles, folks. Went through all the singles. All right, here we go. This should be, again, sports and Pokemon. Looks like it's mostly Pokemon here. And then looks like it's mostly sports. So we have one sport card on top of a pile of Pokemon. And then we have one Pokemon card on a pile of sports cards. Here's a John Elway. PSA 8, though, but it's numbered 1 of 15. That's cool. How to use these cards? Oh, that's an interesting question there. I guess you can use them any way you want. Any way you want, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Da-na-na-na-na. Cool card there. Is that on card or is that a sticker? That is on card because you can see the autograph. Go like up into the card. Really cool. I bet they didn't get the auto grade for that exact reason. Here we go. Wow. Dark Alakazam. First edition. Team Rocket in a 9. This is when we get into the good stuff, guys. This is when we really get into at least the graded good stuff for Pokemon. Really cool card here. There was a swirl, I thought. I could be mistaken. I wanted to say there was a swirl. If I can get the bag open. There we go. Was there a swirl? Maybe I could be lying. I'm going to just kind of... I thought there was. I could be lying. No, maybe it was a different card I was thinking. So I'm not seeing it on here. I'm not seeing it on here. I thought there was one on there. Maybe it's a different card. All right. Carry on. Misty Psyduck is nice. Agree to that. Let's see. We have the Snorlax. Again, the non-Pokemon Center one. But still, a nice Snorlax in a 10. Good looking card. Dark Rapidash First Edition Team Rocket. That's a cool card. This is a 10, guys. A 10 from 2000? That's absurd. Got rid of the Dialga and Palkia yet already, dude? You just pulled it and you already getting rid of it? That's crazy. That is crazy. You should take those earnings and come on back to Murph's Card Town and pull some more heat. Hector, here's the card that I know you want, but you might be in a bidding war for it. The Charizard VMAX UPC promo in a PSA 10. What kind of Card Town armor should we put on this guy? Orange would look crazy. Black? Yeah, we still have black. Black would look nice. I think the pink, I probably won't. But the pink, hits throughout the card would look nasty. Oh. Hector, what color Card Town armor should we put on this? Went to a card show yesterday in Dedham. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you were able to move it. I almost threw the card at the camera. Bah. 130 people here in the show, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate the love and support from everybody. If you're new to the channel or haven't considered subscribing, please smash that giant red subscribe button. Definitely appreciate the love and support. I see some hearts flying around. Thank you guys so much. If you could, smash the thumbs up button as well. I definitely appreciate the love and support. I greatly appreciate the chat popping off a little bit. Definitely know that there's some real people, and I definitely think that there might be a few bots in here as well, but that is okay. Try level 2 purple. Trust. You know what? If you buy the card, you can try the level 2. I see where you're going because I was kind of highlighting pink a little bit through the card, but I think the purple would have the same effect. But if you buy that, you can let me know how that goes. We have a Celebi and Venusaur tag team. People love tag team. Gorgeous looking card right here. And a 9 as well. Let's see. We have a Bulbasaur and a 10. I think I just picked up yesterday here at the shop. Did I make the deal or not? I don't remember if I fully made the deal. Not for one, but I think I picked up, not for a certain one from somebody else, but I picked up 3 Bulbasaur 151s. I picked up a Raw, a CGC 9, and a CGC 9.5. Now I have a PSA 10. So I'm going to make a post later today. You know, it's going to have them all out and about. How much it cost that Charizard? That's a good question. That is a really good question. Last time I checked, 400 to 500. I think I could be mistaken, guys. Don't quote me on that. I want to say it's around that. Possibly. Actually, I'll just look it up right now, because I can do it this way. We're gonna look it up together. Nathan, are you talking about the Van Gogh? Are you talking about this card right here that I haven't shown yet? All right, let's see. Let's look it up together, folks. I'm using Alt here. Gonna scan it. Get the serial number in there. I said 400 to 500. Let's see how spot on I am. Am I enjoying? Yes, I am. 486 is their value. And I'm sure this thing has an insane population, 9,000. So it's going to take a second to buffer the recent sales. Well, with the money that you made from selling the Palkia and Dialga, you can come in and buy it. 591, 576, 564, 523. You guys can see me in the reflection. Hello. Holy smokes. And you got 511, 523, 488, 5, lower 5s, upper 4s. Here's a 450 right here. Sorry, I got to get that closer to you guys. I said between 4 and 5, and there's a couple mid-4 sales, but it's more so between 5 and 6. Holy crap, 591. That is absurd. I remember I couldn't sell this damn card, I think in a 9 maybe, for like 30 bucks. I don't think I could sell the 3 of them raw together for like $40. What app? App name. Alt. A-L-T. A-L-T. Take a picture of the card. You just got it works for CGC as well. Beckett, PSA, and SGC. Take a picture of the card. Make sure the serial number is visible. Snap a photo. Don't worry, it does not save to your phone's camera roll. Here we go. It is buffering. It's loading. Alt's value is between, it's 214. Here's some sales, 245, 236, 259, 269. These are all right from eBay, as you can see. You can click all of these links as long as it's within the last 90 days, and it'll bring you right to the listing. Here's one from Fanatics, so it does take sales from other marketplaces, such as their own Fanatics. You'll see PWCC on here, but again, mostly eBay. And you can also alternate between the grades as well. So a 9 goes for 50, 47, 97, 50, 42, yada, yada, yada. If you want to see what a CGC 10 goes for, you can play with it around and get there as well. Yeah, definitely check it out, guys. It's free, F-R-E-E free. All you have to do is just get just create an account, super simple. And you're on your way. That card is how much? Yeah, you heard me, Hector. Last sale, $591. Here's a Bulbasaur in Japanese in a PSA 10. Another inside joke that I have with myself. Suicune, see you soon. I love this card here. One of the legendaries, right, Hector? Swords of Justice. Is that this card? Is he part of it, the Suicune? I don't know. I know Caldeo is on there, but that's the only one that I know. Isn't Suicune part of the Sword of Justice, whatever it was called? I thought that was fun. All right. While Hector gets back to me on that, here is a Pikachu Van Gogh in a level 2 Card Town armor. Definitely need to get a bag for this to protect the armor itself. Suicune isn't. Oh, that's sad. Well, Suicune's still cool. In a 9.5, guys. I'll pull this back up. I'll use Alt with this card. The sales of this card are also kind of silly. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Da, da, da. So again, you can see I didn't really get the whole card, but at least I was able to get the serial number. Shows you the population report in a CGC 9.5, folks. Never mind, I'm crying. It's just, oh, dude. Crack it then. You can buy it and crack it for all I care. Don't tell me you're going to be a PSA hype beast, though. How big is the population? The population report's only 900. Let's take it a second. We'll get there eventually. This is a gorgeous card nonetheless. I think you could have gone with yellow. You could have gone with red. I think the silver looks great around it. The borders, it kind of pops the borders. The hat, obviously, it matches. Oh, here we go. It finally loaded. 809, 600. Again, 809 from Fanatics. 600 from eBay. 630 from Fanatics. Oh, I fell. And then and you can go further back as well. 995 was one sale. And I did, when I was purchasing this collection, I did click on the sale. And it is a legit US dollar sale. Because sometimes sales will slip in that are Australian dollars or British pounds or euros or whatever other currency out there. But I did check that $995 is USD, paid for and confirmed. Otherwise, it's probably between $650 and $800-ish, given all the sales. So, cool card nonetheless. That's a sick Pikachu. Agreed. Amen to that. We'll put that in the back right there to kind of showcase it. All right, we got some, I think the rest is sports. So we'll just kind of go through these. We got some vintage. We got Tubby Spencer, T206 in a PSA 1.5. Definitely trying to branch out the vintage a little bit more, as you guys may have seen if you're already following the shop. We picked up a bunch of vintage singles, value box singles that we organized. We went to a show yesterday locally. We picked up a bunch more of just some superstars, some Hall of Famers, some legends, just some ungraded stuff. Frank Robinson, Terry Bradshaw. Oh my God, why can't I think? Was Ernie Banks one of them? Maybe Ernie Banks was in there. I'd have to double check. I'll probably make another post about that. So yeah, we have a nice T206. Here's another one. I'll get to this one first. The slab is cracked on it though, but it's like, I don't know, like my nail, when I try to run my nail off, it doesn't hit it. It's like, you know, if like there's a crack in a slab, like your nail will kind of get caught on it. Like, I don't feel that here. So like, I'm guessing it's like on the inside. Because like, I'm trying to show you guys all angles. Like, it's not a superficial scratch. It's definitely, or crack. It's like on the inside. Oh, weird. But here is Bill Lattimore, PSA 2. We got Y.A. Tittle. Y.A. Tittle was another ungraded player that I picked up at the local show yesterday that I was at. This is a PSA 3. We're only going up. We went from 1.5 to 2 to 3. Oh, never mind. Here's a 1. Here's a Heaney Wagner in a PSA 1. Another T206. Let's see. Preacher Rowe, PSA 2. Have a good one. Nathan, I will talk to you later, my friend. Adios. Is Preacher Rowe. I grabbed this. 52 tops. Cannot go wrong with 52 tops. Just can't. Classic set. Absolute classic set. Johnny Unitas. Seeing him. That was another one that I picked up at the show. Ungraded. Might have been this exact card, actually. Don't quote me on this. Could be this exact same card that I picked up ungraded. But here's a PSA 3. 68 tops. Johnny Unitas. Johnny Pesky. Classic. Sox legend. This is an SGC 4. Little crack here. Again, showing you guys this for transparency purposes. My nail is kind of clipping that, so that is on the outside. Really nice card, though, nonetheless. Really, really neat. That's from 52. That's also from 52 tops. And our last but not least card, folks, is a Carlton Fisk Captain's Material. 2 of 2. Game used patch. This is a card from when he was with the White Sox. I picked it up thinking it was from when he was with the Red Sox because it's red. But the White Sox did have some red in their jerseys for a little bit. says 90 to 93. That's when he was with the White Sox, unfortunately. But still, Carlton Fisk game used patch, really, really cool. But the red is very deceiving. That is everything that we picked up from this massive collection. I really do appreciate your time. I do want to show you a cool card, though, because I'm going to, and I've been meaning to make this video for a very, very long time now. I do want to showcase 2 cards that will be in my new additions to my personal collection video that I've been meaning to make for a long time now. However, I'm going to show you guys 2 cards in that will be in that video. We have a Nomar, Jason Varitek, and Johnny Damon triple patch auto. That patch for Nomar and 2 away jerseys for Varitek and Damon. Really, really nice here. I love how you can kind of tell that the Damon is the mid-2000s jersey. The Varitek is like the late 2000s, early 2010s jersey with the blue lettering, as they went with like the 80s look for a few years. And then Nomar's, can't really tell the jersey, but that's obviously from the mid-2000s. This is a 19 of 27. Cool meaning there. My dad's favorite number was 19 because of Fred Lynn. So that was really cool. Yeah, all game used. So you'll see this card in my newest additions to my PC video that I plan on making very, very soon. Here's a Topps Clearly Nomar Garciaparra, 78 of 99. Another card going right to the collection. These bots making it look like a fort lobby. Bro, speaking of being a bot, how about me in Rocket League last night being a bot? I was a total bot in that, but it was a lot of fun, as was this stream. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you're a human or a bot, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. Again, smash the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or haven't considered subscribing. Check out the channel membership program. I would definitely appreciate the love and support by you simply checking out the channel membership program. We have 3 different tiers. Hopefully one of those tiers fits your hobby endeavors, and hopefully you do become a channel member, because there's tons of perks, benefits, and exclusivities that the public do not get that channel members do. So definitely consider checking that out. I will reiterate once more, any cards that you guys see here that you are interested in, by all means, please screenshot it. Send it to me on social media, Murph's Card Town on Instagram and Facebook. Hey, Murph, saw this card. How much? Murph, can I see that card closer, or whatever it may be. If you're local here to the shop, the majority of these cards, the higher end ones, the slabs, the nicer cards, they will be freshly available Thursday for you to look at, for you to buy, to pick up. Probably won't be taking any trades on them at the moment, just because they are fresh, brand new cards. All the singles kind of there in the back, the cheaper, lower end ones I'll probably get to hopefully today, but we will only have to see depending on how today goes. But that will do it. Hector, I appreciate you letting me know about the unlisted thing. That was a huge saving grace. Let's run it back. Absolutely, we will have to run it back very, very soon. Folks, that will wrap it up. Thank you for joining me this morning, and I hope you have a great day and a great week. Bye.